Okay. Welcome back, guys, to another unboxing video. I was trying to clip on the mic on my shirt. My shirt's like not super stiff. It's my Hulk shirt. So I saw some guy doing this. He clipped his mic to his hat, and I'm like, well, a lot of times I wear hats, so this might work. And it's pointing down, so you can kind of get some good audio. But anyways, without further ado, for those that have been watching my channel for a while, I appreciate all of you guys. It's a little bit of mix up of some comics, some collections, some this and that. And recently, my friend asked me the other day, he said, what have you been up to? What have you been doing? And I said, I just been trying to figure out life. Sounds funny to say it like that, but, and he's like, what do you mean? I said, well, kind of three things. One, I'm learning how to walk, which sounds silly, but it's true. I mean, I've been kind of exploring these like wide toe shoe box and barefoot shoes that just don't have a lot of padding, and so my heels have been very in a lot of pain. So the correct terminology is called gait, like GAIT. Gait is like kind of the signs of walking. And long story short, my heels are because I'm heel striking a lot, and which is fine. I think that's a more efficient way of walking. But you look at runners; they mostly do a midfoot strike, and so when you're walking with a midfoot strike, you have to walk kind of weirdish, but you kind of like take smaller steps. So that's been kind of helping my heels. So again, I'm learning how to walk. It sounds funny, but second thing is learning how to cook. Those that have been following me, I got the carbon steel pan, the Kingsley's Only Pan series, 3-part series. I guess 4-part. I did a bonus, and yeah, I've been liking it. I mean, it's good. I've been trying to have a no Teflon cooking thing. I still have one Teflon pan that I use for like pot stickers and stuff, but yeah. Anyways, long story short, wanted to add a very important piece of cookware to my repertoire. I mean, two important. Like I think the three pans everyone needs, or the three things everyone needs as a carbon steel, a cast iron, which is probably used the least because it's so damn heavy, and then the third one is stainless steel. And stainless steel is the most versatile. And so, without further ado, that's what we got here today. Eater. Eater is the series. That's what the brand, not the brand, sorry, the series of heritage steel made in America. And everyone out there gets the all-clad. I think all-clads are great. My sister has an all-clad. I think it's a 3-ply or maybe 5-ply. These are made in USA. All-clad is also made in USA for the most part, but I think the handles are made in China. This product contains chromium, nickel, iron, manganese. Information about chemicals in the product, visit that for sure. Made in USA. Heritage is like all-clad, but it's a much smaller company, so they produce a lot slower. And so this is a stainless clad. Clad basically means, so I had another video about my knife where it was like, I was talking about clad. It was my carbon knife where it was like stainless steel clad. So essentially the core, the middle part is carbon, but it's sandwiched by 2 pieces of stainless steel. In this sense, this is clad. It's 5 pieces of steel kind of sandwiched together. So 10.5-inch frying pan, good for electric, good for gas, works on induction, good in grill, good in the oven. So pretty good. Yes. So nobody knows food like the Eater, and nobody knows cookware like Heritage Steel. Together we have created a line of stainless clad cookware that brings professional kitchen to the home cook like never before. I really like stainless steel. Like carbon steel is great, but the upkeep and like how right after you cook, not right after, but soon after you cook, you kind of should clean your pan before things get all stuck on there, because you don't really want to use water to like loosen it up. Stainless steel is just simple, easy. You can scrub it, you can clean it, and it's just like every time when you start fresh, it's like a brand new pan. So you got to do like the spot seasoning, all that stuff. Anyhow, this was purchased stateside and my good friend picked it up for me. So kudos to him. Shout out to him. Thank you for picking it up for me. He got one D. He got a 12.5 or 12 maybe. And so he picked this up for me from stateside. It's really difficult to find these in Canada. Yeah, they're not that easy to get because I think they're a smaller gig. They're not like all clad. Here's kind of a warranty card, warranty registration. So yeah, I guess I'll register. I don't think I'll need to because these should last forever. Here's kind of a handy start out guide. We're gonna kind of read this together. But before your first use, give your pans a thorough rinse with soap and warm water. Cool your jets. Because our cookware spreads heat very effectively, you won't have to use high heat, higher than medium for most purposes. All right. High heat sinks should only be used for bringing water to boil or searing. Avoid pitting. One of the few ways to permanently alter your cookware is by salt pitting, but gladly it's easily avoidable. Whenever bringing water to a boil, make sure to add salt to water only after it's come to a simmer. Yeah, that's true. I didn't know that from before. Salt pitting occurs when salt and cold water sit undisturbed on the surface of your pan. So always add salt to already simmering boiling water and mix in thoroughly. Cooking tips. Hot pan, cold oil. To create a stable and stick resistant, they don't call it non-stick, stick resistant surface for cooking. Let me just read this to you guys. Make sure to preheat your pans before adding oil. So hot pan, cold oil, which is true. I always like, after I get that Lichten mercury floating bubble water effect, I always turn the heat down and then I add oil. The oil does cool it down significantly. Avoid overcrowding. If you add too much food to your pan at once, the pan's temperature can drop. Yeah, remember stainless steel, it's not like cast iron or carbon steel. The temperature fluctuations quite rapidly. So if you potentially causing food to stick to the surface, prevent this best to match the amount of food you're cooking to the size of the pan you're using. I guess I need a bigger pan. Don't flip too early. Yes, if you're searing a protein, it may initially stick to the pan. Simply wait until it's finished cooking on one side and it will naturally release from the pan. That's really cool. It does work. In most cases, you won't need anything, since it's for cleaning. You won't need anything more than soap and a sponge. Feel free to use any type of scrub as you prefer. If they're significantly burnt or stuck on food, it's helpful to fill them with water and bring it to a boil. Then you can scrape out whatever is in the pot. This is what I love about stainless steel, because you can just put water in there, boil it, and then scrape it off. Whereas carbon steel, I mean, I think you still can do that, but like you have a higher chance of rust and stuff because of like the water issue. I think it's fine once you have enough season, but I don't know. It's just it's a headache, I think. We recommend a stainless steel cleansing powder for use of polishing and cleaning, like Barkeeper's Friend. Especially helpful in case of burnt on oil, while normal soap doesn't prove effective. Okay. To prevent water spots, recommend you dry the cookware immediately after washing it. I never knew that. I always just like let it dry on its own. You can use a soft cloth or towel to dry it thoroughly. If you have really bad burnt mess, you can use oven cleaner on your pan to remove any carbonate spot. Just follow instructions on your oven cleaning product. Remember, these pans are built to be nearly indestructible. While we all make cooking mistakes, yes, there's always a way to clean your pans to get it looking brand new. For more help, visit heritagesteel.us. So yeah, Eater is the authority of all things food, dining, restaurants, and for home cooking. For nearly 20 years, we have an inside line to both professional chefs and home cooks producing regional dining guides. Manufactured with 5-ply, I skipped a bit here. Manufactured with a 5-ply stainless steel, the line of cookware is made for the in-the-know home cook. I'm a noob. Who loves dining and wants to bring that experience home. These are restaurant-grade products with everything you actually need, but without the flashy nonsense of the high price point. They're about the same price as All-Clad, though. Truthfully speaking, I think it's a little bit cheaper. Actually, it is cheaper. Anyways, we noticed a hole in the market for smart, well-designed cookware that's chef quality yet approachable. So we partnered with Heritage Steel to bring our vision to life. Oh, so this is a collab, Eater and Heritage Steel. Interesting. I didn't know that. It does say lifetime warranty too. Cool. Very exciting. New to stainless steel. Cooking stainless steel does have a bit of a learning curve, but here is the reason chefs swear by it. To learn the basics. There is definitely lots to learn about cooking with stainless steel. Mostly about like heat. It's all about the heat management. All right, and here we go. Starting from the back here, we have made in USA 10.5 inch Eder Heritage Steel 5-ply. I can't read backwards, but it says Clarksville, Tennessee. It's beautiful. So it's quite light, which is what I love about stainless steel. It's a very light material. I mean, nonstick is light too. One thing I don't love is going to be these rivets. I wish there was a way that they could get around this where, I mean, I don't know, one piece stainless steel would probably be insane. Carbon steel, they're not going to do it. Stainless steel is much more expensive than like regular carbon steel or regular steel. So regardless of which, these are kind of riveted in, which is going to catch a lot of dirt and oil, but it's okay because here you can clean the crap out of this one because it's stainless steel. So yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. 10.5 inch. I'm going to be using this a lot. The angle is quite wide. I mean, I don't love that because I rather have a little bit taller to catch some like oil splatters. But the center of this cook is probably about, I don't know, I'd say 7.5 or so inches. Maybe even less than that. So it's not a whole lot of cooking space. Probably good enough for two people. Any more, you probably need a larger one. So look at that, shiny. Looks like Captain America's shield. Well, I guess it'd be this side. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This has been my video on the 10.5 inch Eder / Heritage Steel 5-ply stainless steel pan. Very excited to cook with this. I gotta clean it first, of course. Will I ditch my carbon steel pan? I think that's the answer is there's a tool. There's a certain tool for everything that you cook, everything that you do. This will be used a lot for like more acidic foods, things with like acidity and like boiling thing. Well, I mean, boiling things, I'll probably use a pot. I have like a Zwilling set of stainless steel too, but this is really nice because it's like the all clad. It's like all one piece, except for the handle, of course. Just lovely. I'm really excited to cook with this. Yeah, so cool. The third thing, I guess, in case you're wondering, I didn't forget about it when I mentioned I'm trying to figure out life. The first was how to walk. Second was how to cook. Third one is like how to save money. Yeah, it's been, I don't know if you guys are interested in listening about money saving stuff. I think that's like the most watched or the highest revenue, like financial information channel stuff on YouTube. I don't really dive into it. I think my stuff that I do is pretty boring-ish. I mean, I want it to be more boring because boring is good. That's kind of how you save money. So that's kind of like my make money. Sorry, I'm mostly talking about investments, equities, and stuff like that. But anyways, this episode was about stainless steel, so we can dive into those another time. Wonderful. Okay, guys, appreciate you guys as always. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you guys are more Team All Clad or Team Heritage, and if you guys are more carbon steel, stainless steel, or maybe you guys are still in the Teflon game, which is totally cool. Teflon is awesome. Like, I've used Teflon for the last 30 some years of my life. As long as you have low heat, it's okay. You just have to make sure that you don't use that pan for like, I guess a year is a pretty good time, and chuck it. I just personally, I don't like the Teflon pans because I'm sure you guys know, or if you don't know, that's cool too. Gore-Tex is like Teflon material that just never disintegrates. So it's just waste that goes into landfills forever, never disintegrates. I just like feel irresponsible about it, I guess. Trying to do my part, saving the planet, but I'm sure I do a lot of stuff that doesn't help the planet. Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna call it here, but catch you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye.